Hey everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I'm back with another episode of the Crafty Nomad podcast. I hope everybody is doing well. I want to say welcome and welcome back to everybody who joins me for this episode. Let me tell you where to find me. I can be found on Instagram at Kim the Crafty Nomad. You can actually Google it and it will take you to my profile on Insta. On Facebook, we have a group for this podcast. My email address, along with the link for my Etsy shop and my Ravelry account, will be linked down below so that you can find me on all those places. I'm pretty sure I have a TikTok, but I don't do anything over there. I can barely do a reel. But yeah, I do some. I try it. So check me out on Instagram. All right. Okay, so today I have a couple things to share with you, and let's go ahead and get started and talk about what I have been working on. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this kind of oddly, okay, it's going to be a little weird. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. Now, first of all, let me just show you this very empty project bag. The last time you guys saw this one, it had yarn in it. And it's for my Starburst blanket. So it's too big. I'm going to try and take a picture or a short video outside and put that up on the Facebook group or somewhere. Or maybe I'll do a short so you can see it here on YouTube. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I really wanted to just go ahead and get the video started because I want to get out of this space. I want to do it really quick. Steve has to study tonight, and I'm sitting over here in his space. But let me just show you. It's big. Look at it. Wait, do I have you guys? No, wrong side. Okay. Right side. Look at how it's coming. And like I said, I will definitely put, and this is coming out right here. So I will definitely put a picture up. But basically, I finished both of those balls of yarn, right? The Toffee Brickle, which is the Karen Big Cake, and then the Crafter Secret, which was this one, Crafter Secret Big Idea. And the colorway was dark ivory on that, right? The Big Cake had 600 and something like 610 yards. This one had 605 or something like that. And I think this one has 810 yards, okay? Both of those balls are fully used in this blanket, but I still feel like I want it to be bigger. So I could call it finished, but I'm not going to. I am going to work on it all the way through Wednesday and see how big I can get it. But I just love it. Now, I do have another Big Cake, and I did have to use maybe 3 or 4 yards to finish out the round. And then I jumped on with the ivory, the dark ivory, and I just said for both of them, I was like, I'm just going to finish it out. So like this, you see there are 4 stripes of the Toffee Brickle Big Cake, but most of the time I was doing 3 and 3. At the end, I was like, just finish out the ball. And so that's what I got. And then the same thing happened here. I was like, just finish out the ball. And for the most part, I got almost 5 rounds on it. But then I got, let me show you where I got to before it all fell apart. That's so loose right there. All right, so we made it all the way to here, and you see I had to make a change. You can see the difference in that yarn, but as we keep going, it ain't gonna make that much of a difference. So I had a couple of different creams that none of them matched. I had nothing that would perfectly matched the dark ivory. I did have some Big Twist Soft. I put it up against it. It was way too light. And then I had this ball of Herschel's Worsted A in the colorway Sandstone, I believe it's what it's called. And I have that much left over. I'm working with this yarn for the Christmas blanket. But I just went ahead and grabbed this box. I got plenty of this on hand. And I just started going around. So basically, it ran out here, right here. And I have to get through, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, 4 points, and end up right here. So what the plan is, I have a bunch of fall colored yarns that I use for the fall yarn YouTube Hop projects, that I'm going to use some of those to kind of finish this whole thing off, because I just want it to be bigger. So, I mean, I could call it finished, but I really do want it to be bigger. I haven't measured it. I know that it is like, it would be a nice lap gown right now for me. Totally would. But, like, it would be like, it's at my toes, and then it would be right here. Well, I want it to be a lot bigger than that. So I have a couple partial skeins that I'm going to try to work with and get them into this. But guys, I love how it's turning out. I really could have called it finished, but A, I wanted to use up all those 2 balls of yarn, and B, I really want it to be bigger. So there. Alright, so the next whip that I want to show you is also, it's from a book that I wanted to share too. I got this book new. So I got this book. So this is going to be kind of a mishmash. It's not going to, anyway. I got this new book, Crochet Ragdolls, and 30 Animals and Friends to Snuggle. Now, each one of these has a frog, it has a animal, and then a baby one. So it has an adult version and a baby version, and that's how you get 30. Alright? So I am currently working on this dude. Okay. I'm working on the frog. And so here's the frog. And let me just give you an idea what the baby frog looks like. He's just a little smaller. And that's the baby frog. And the feet are different on the babies. Okay. So I'm working on the frog right now. What I use is Loops and Threads Impeccable Speckled Stripes. Those were the ones that were recently, like somewhere in June. They still are, but they were part of the big clearance, and they were like $2 each, and I bought a bunch of them. So I started working on the frog. Now I'm not happy with this because it's but I'm going with it. You know, I'm going with it because I really am not good at crochet color work yet, because I don't do a lot of it. But if I go back to the frog, he's on page 38. I'm getting there. Sorry, guys. Okay, so when I go back to the frog, you can see there's color work here where you are changing colors for about 10 rows right here. And then there's more color work here. I attempted this part. I'm skipping that part, okay? Because I used a yarn that was self-striping anyway, but I did attempt, and maybe what I should have done was use A. So he's supposed to be kind of a wide mouth frog. And I really I don't know why it's shifted. It's not centered, but I don't care. I'm just going for it. I mean, I do care, but I don't care enough to do it again. Okay, and I put in, so in the pattern book, they are using, I think, like a DK weight yarn for most of theirs. And I am using worsted, and they are using a size D hook. And I used a an F hook for the, nope, what did I use? I used, for the frog, I used the 3.5. I used Addy 3.5. And, so you can see, they give you an example of what it looks like, how it's the same pattern, just worked with different sizes of yarn. And they actually worked them with the same D hook. So, and they recommend if you do a worsted weight, which I think is this number 4 hook, they recommend a G 3.5 to a 4, and I did a 3.5. They use a 15 millimeter eye. I used a bigger eye. I can't remember because I felt like he was bigger, and I put the 15 millimeter eye on, and it just did not look great. So this is a little bit, maybe 18 millimeter. This came in one of those boxes, so I have no idea how big it is. So that's that. You can see the yarn just striping. It just happened to work out that the two the eyes ended up being all the green. And then yeah, I don't know if I was supposed to stuff all the way behind the eyes like that, but I did. Cause this is a big safety eye, and I was afraid that if I didn't stuff it, the back of the safety eye will poke out. So I went ahead and stuffed all around it. So that's the head. And then I finished the body. So it's basically gonna go something like that. Head and body. And I just started working on the first arm on the frog. Okay, so that is my whip for that. And those are the only two whips I'm going to show you. And now I'm going to show you my finish, which is also from this book. And it came out so cute, guys. I made the sheep. And I'll show you the sheep. So this is how the sheep looks. I have it hanging over a bar. And I'll show you the sheep just sitting. Okay. And then let me show you the baby sheep because it's too cute. And I need to make it two. Okay, baby sheep is there. So cute. Now, I actually do not enjoy a lot of times these. I hardly ever use the safety eyes with the colors because they just don't look right to me. So I just go ahead and use the black ones. But I'm so happy because these look great on these projects. That's my rice cooker. All done. Okay. So let me show you how my little lamb came out. Now I used, again, a worsted weight. So he is going to be a bigger version. And you'll be smaller if you use DK and a smaller hook. Worsted weight on this one with an F hook. So he's going to be slightly bigger than the frog. But guys, he came out so cute. And I used Red Heart Soft. No, I used Big Twist Soft in this colorway gray or something like that. The gray is Big Twist Soft, and then the white is just Red Heart Super Saver Soft White. And look at how stinking cute he came out. Isn't this little lamb so cute? I love the way we did that on the top. A little more time consuming, but it worked out. And I have, now it is finished. The only reason why I left this is because I'm debating whether or not to put one of my ebony pearl buttons on here. And if I do, I'm going to use this to sew it on. But otherwise, look at how cute it turned out. And I'll turn it around so you can see. This is how you sew it onto the back. And I just love it. I just think this little lamb, it came out so cute. I showed my coworkers just this and this I was like, look at my latest project at the end of the day on Friday. I was like, look at my latest project. It's not done yet. And somebody already wants to buy this one. So I will sell it, Linda Jean. I will sell it. I'm in sell mode now. But it's so cute. It's like a different style of lovey. Great for babies if you get worried about this. I'm thinking I'm going to make a pink one. And I might just embroider sleepy eyes instead of using the safety eyes. But I really love the safety eyes on here. I love these blue safety eyes on this particular project. So I love it. That is my one finish that I wanted to share with you. I started to put all of my projects that I want to sell in these big old Ziploc bags I got from Daiso Japan because I don't want them to get dusty, and I'm really feeling like I'm moving forward toward getting in a craft show. I haven't heard back from the one I applied to, but I have a really cool crochet friend here who I might get to do something with. So one way or another, I am doing a craft show this year, this season. So I'm keeping everything in these, and I need to go buy some more. Okay, those are all the projects I'm going to share with you. And now let me just move on to a couple acquisitions. Now, the first thing is the book. This book came in this week. The first person I saw with this book was Alaska Crafty Gal. And she expressed a little bit of, she made the crocodile. And she had a little bit of a hard time putting this guy together. And I will say that, like, for instance, on the lamb, instead of, the hair is basically, that's what make, one of the abbreviations was D. Let me look at it. Because it was confusing to me. I actually, thank God they showed us what to do in the beginning of the book. And I usually think I know how to read abbreviations, so I did that first. But the thing was, the stitch was double crochet 3 together in the next stitch. So when I see double crochet 3 together, I think that I am joining 3 previous double crochets together, but that is not what they meant. So especially because that was in the first line, and I was like, there are no double crochets. So I had to, like, okay, look, the book must tell you. So I flipped to the front, and it really did show you how to put together what they meant by that. So when Alaska Crafty Girl said she had a hard time with this book, meaning that maybe she just was somebody who needed more instruction on how to put things together. I could relate to that. Not to the assembly, but really that stitch, that abbreviation just didn't feel familiar to me. I wanted to show you a couple of these patterns that I think are super cute. There's an elephant in here that's pretty amazing. Look at this elephant, guys. Why is that so cute? But I just think it's a cute look. There's a robot. Look at the 3. I think the hippo is going to be next for me. And I love using these types of yarns for amigurumi. I just really love to watch it just work up whichever way it's going to work up. And I'm good with that. I like seeing amigurumis. But, of course, this was the colorway grassy. I don't know if I said that. And it was green. It was good. I wish I had done something different here. But that's okay. If I make it again, I really don't like my color work, but I might make it again and use like a white or light green like it called for. But anyway, um, this is a great book. I am going to try to make the penguin, and I'm gonna try to get this color work right because I really need to get better at color work. So, yeah, some cute stuff in here. Look at the kangaroo, y'all. It's got a pocket. Now I'm gonna have to try to make that. Oh my god, the kangaroo! Uh, oh gosh, this. Now, which to me that's gonna be really a lot more complicated. Where's that owl? So the owl has a different kind of a stitch in it. outlet. Big owl. Okay, here's the big owl sitting with the owlet. So that'll be a little bit of a different challenge. But I like the eyes, I like the ears, I like everything on here. So I may give that one a try as well. Anyway, really, really recommend the book. I enjoy it. I want to make everything in here. And I don't know about except for the crocodile. But maybe that's because I heard Alaska Cat Crafty Girl say she had a hard time with it. And I'm a little resistant. But I mean, look at the crocodile. Look at him. And so I didn't show you, but really on the lamb, the only thing, the head is stuffed, and so are the tips of the hands. Everything else is just flat. So it's a perfect little lovey. So I highly recommend the book. Okay, second book. So I saw this one watching Kayla from do I always say it wrong? Mama Llama Kayla or Llama Mama Kayla? I always get it wrong. I think it's Mama Llama. Anyway, she made something out of this book in the last week or so, and I was like, ooh, I want to get it. And that's Too Cute Amigurumi. And what Kayla made was this ice cream cone that I thought was the cutest. She made this guy. It's an ice cream. Let me see if there's a picture that is free of the pattern. Well, this is going to be the best I can do. So the scoops, there's a regular ice cream scoop, then there's a panda scoop, and then there's a unicorn scoop. And I just think that is so cute. And she made hers with like either blanket or velvet yarn, so it came out super big, which I like. But I really thought these were very cute. And this, I would just make that with retro stripes and call it a day. But that's so cute, like a twin pop, twin ice cream pop. And then what else is in here that was really, there's a lot of cute stuff in here. Look at this avocado. So, you pick the yarn. You can do it with velvet yarn, blanket yarn, and just change up the size. But those are some of the projects. And then here are some more other projects. 30 crochet patterns for adorable animals, playful plants, sweet treats, and more. Now, um, yeah, these are super cute. All of them are super cute. I look forward to giving some of these a try. So I'm excited I got that book, especially for, yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. I'll talk about something else later. Okay. So that is that. Now, another acquisition that I got. So Angela Young, who is on my channel, not on my channel, but who is in the chat, in the lives all the time. You guys all should know her. Her and Melanie, from Melanie's Crochet, did a live sale. And I got something from both of them. What I got from Angela has to be made, and so I haven't gotten that yet. But what I got from Melanie, I just had to have this because this is how I feel most of the time when I'm at work. And it is a cup cozy, a coffee, like a coffee mug cozy. It's made up of a very nice soft yarn. But here's what I liked about it. You see what it says? There's a 99% chance. I don't care. I had to get this one. I had to get this one. Melanie is so cute. It's perfect. I'm definitely going to be using this on my mug at work. Yep, 100%. This is how I feel a lot of the times, for various reasons. But the package, it came with some tea. And then, let me see. A thank you note. All right, thank you, Melanie. I just read the little note. And then, I mean, look at her dolls, though. She's a doll artist. And I'm not sure how she feels about her phone number on the internet, so I'm going to try and cover that up and just show you. Look at that. All right, so you can find her on Instagram and Facebook. Melanie's Crochet. She's a part of our Facebook group. So if you want to reach out to her, but oh my goodness, can you imagine a little girl with that cute little doll? I mean, she really does a great job with her dolls. I'm amazed at them as an aspiring doll artist myself. Anyway, I love it, Melanie. Thank you very much. Okay. So then the next thing I want to show you is some vintage stuff. And this I have because of so Rebecca at Yarn and Pajamas and then Kaz Mom Crafts have been going a little bit crazy with vintage patterns, right? And when I saw some of these, I wanted to try them, but I didn't want to use the doll head, and you'll see in a minute. So these are from Dumpling Designs. And it says brought to you directly from Lollipop Lane. These were, when's the copyright? 1984 on, let me see if it's 1984 on all of them. Yep, 84. Here we go. 84. Yep. All of these are 84. 84. Yep, all of them are 84. Now, I did not want to use the doll heads, but I love the idea of these amigurumi, and I thought that what I could do is just make I could just make the whole thing crochet. I could figure out how to make the head the right way and have it fit. I mean, it's going to take a little, you know, trial and error, but I was thinking I can definitely do it because I really don't. So here you go. Here's the first one. They all are like related to like fruit or a dessert of dessert of some kind. So watermelon slice. Look at how cute watermelon slice is. And see, I really don't like the doll head because it just feels like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. So I was just like, I'm gonna get these and I am going to make I'm gonna make crochet the head and make it work. And on the back of each one is how to do the stitches, the stitch guide. There are 12 characters, okay? I honestly and truly only wanted one of them, and but in the process of all of this, some of the other ones were cute, so I wanted to give them a try. But let me show you the one I really wanted. Here's the next one, Cherry's Jubilee. So I got that one, and again, there is a stitch guide on the back of that one too. The next one here. Oh wait, do I have two? I showed you the wrong one. This is the one I really want. Okay, this was Cherry's Jubilee. This one is Sherbet Ice. So cute. Orange Marmalade. Looking like a scarecrow. Now these doll heads and hands, the head and hands were able to be purchased in a set for these. I got all these off of eBay, but these last two I got off of Amazon. Now I actually got this one for free when I purchased this one, which is the one I absolutely wanted the most. I really wanted Hot Fudge Sundae. I think Hot Fudge Sundae is so cute. And when I saw Hot Fudge Sundae, I really actually like the face here. And I don't know if it's because these ones are, you know, they're like pale white, and it just, to me they look like clown makeup is on them, and so that's why I didn't really like them very much. But I really love. I think hot fudge is so cute. So I was like, okay, maybe I can find a hot fudge, and I did. I found two of them. This one is the bigger one. Got it from a seller on Etsy, I believe. And I got the vintage head, and they come with the hands. I do have, this one is the 4.5 inch, and the other one is like a 3 inch. In these patterns, I believe, oh, they want the 4.5 inch. So that will work. This will absolutely work. And if you could see, they have yarn for hair. But her fudge is gonna have on a hat, so you're not really gonna see the hair. But I just look at that hat. Why is that so cute? So I look forward to making it. Now you know when you get these vintage patterns, sometimes they just read different. Okay, they read different from what we're used to. Okay, anyway. So I got these. I'm very excited to do all of them one at a time. I think at some point somebody got these for $1.89, but I paid more than that for them. Like, I think four of them came together. I was just trying to get hot fudge, and I could not find hot fudge until I went on Amazon. It was definitely more expensive than on eBay. I got all three of these for like $12, $13 off four. And then this one was $10 by itself, but the seller threw in uh, orange marmalade. She just added it in. So if anybody is interested in orange marmalade, let me know. We can give orange because I have two of them, so I'm happy to share. Okay, I think that's everything. Is that everything? Everything I brought over. So I think we're going to end it out here. I'm going to do another video later in the week. I'm going to come back to you to show you on the last day of the month where I stand with the Starburst blanket. And also, maybe the frog will even be done. But we'll talk about my podiversary, which was sometime this month. I uploaded my very first video. So I've been doing this podcast, my very first podcast, because I was doing videos before, different things, hauls and stuff, craft supply hauls. Um, Paper crafting project shares, that kind of stuff. But the Crafty Nomad podcast was born in 2015, of August of 2015. And so we're going to have a celebration. I'm doing it on the last day of the month, which is Wednesday. Let's hope I can pull it off. I usually have a small group meeting, but anyway, I'll pull it off. I will see you guys in the next video. Bear with me with all of my, whatever's happening here. I just use my computer because my phone, I've been using it to get ready for my Fall Yarny YouTube hop, so I can't keep loading things on there. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, I am also doing Face Mask Friday, and I'm off this coming Friday, so it might come on a little bit earlier, maybe about 5 o'clock. All right. Anyway, until we meet again, keep it crafty.